guys, how's it going and welcome back. So we are out with the QB78 in 22 caliber. I decided to cheat and put a scope on it. Scopes are fun, come on. Anyways, so this is just a Tasco 3x9. I've got it zoomed into 7 times and it's the best it's going to do at 10 meters. I tried 9 times zoom and you pretty much pull the eyepiece right off to get it to focus. So it's kind of like, 7 is good enough for me. That works. So I have sighted this thing in with Crosman hollow points and it is dead on. Like dead on. So we are going to try though, show you the Crosman hollow points. Some Predator pellets as well, the polymer tipped Predators, and some RWS Super Point extras. I am not changing any of the scope settings between each pellet. But we will, of course, change targets so that we start out with a clean target each time. So we are definitely on a brand new target right now. So let me just zoom in for you so that you can see the target there. You can see that's a brand spanking new target. And what we'll do is we'll just shoot the first set of pellets. We'll shoot maybe about 4 or 5 rounds. Then we'll move the target to a new target, do the same thing, and then I'll just do close-ups of the targets after which one was shot. And actually, you know what? Never mind. We'll just do one target at a time, close up. This saves me from writing stuff down and should save some time on the video. So I was starting with the Crosman hollow points. There's a light wind that keeps kicking up and on and off, so we'll have to work with that, but now the weight of these pellets for the hollow points are 14.3, the RWS are 14.5, and 15.89 for the Predators. This is being a little bit of a pain with that wind. I'm going to have to compensate a little bit, I think. Too much compensation. There we go, that's a little better. Winds come back up. I'll put one more through it. Not bad. Keep your gun handy. Okay guys, so here's our first target being shot. And overall the grouping's pretty good considering we're getting a little bit of light wind out here. When I set up the scope I was like dead on bullseyes, but absolutely zero wind, and this wind is kind of coming on and off kind of thing. But I think the grouping is actually really good and it's very tight in that middle area. So I'm going to change targets and we're going to slide over to the RWS Super Points next. So I didn't get a dead on bullseye, but pretty close. So here's a real up close personal look at it. That's actually really good considering we got a bit of crosswinds going on at us. I think that's all right. That's decent. So let's see what happens with the RWS pellets. Now these have a little bit bigger skirt on them than the Crosmans do too. So, and they're a little bit heavier. So I'm going to need to move a little to the left. Not bad. Good one. So it doesn't seem to mind these ones at all. So it likes the Crosman hollows. And it seems to be liking these RWS without changing the scope. Stupid wind. See how close we can get it right dead on this last shot. That's pretty good. You know what? Let's go one more for good measure. That's pretty good. I like that. All right. I'll swap the target and then just bring it up instead of zooming in. That's really respectable. We only got one little stray out of that. So there's our RWS Super Point Extras. They did amazingly well. Very, very happy with that grouping. So just as a little quick comparison, here's our Crosman one. And here's so there's a side-by-side there. Okay, so that's really good. All right, let's move on to the Predator Polymag tips, 15.89 grain. Now these are the shorts, they're not the rifled ones where, you know, they're longer. These are just the shorts. Pretty good for the first shot. Not bad. That was a little bit of compensation. A little too much compensation on that one, I think. Okay, let's take a look, see what we got. Looks pretty good from the scope. we started to make a line. That is really good. So these are the Predator pellets, 15.89 grain shorts. I do have the rifle version, longer ones in the house too, but we'll try them another day. But that is extremely respectable. So between all three of these, I think we did really, really well, and not having to change any scope settings at all. So if we want to take a look at our tightest groups here, I'm not sure if I can get all three in here, but we'll try. So we've got really, really good results there. So that's awesome. Alright, now I did get a new trap, guys. In case you didn't notice, I'm sure some of you probably did though. This is the duck trap. It's actually the one on the bottom, and I still have another one like this coming from Sig Sauer that I ordered. So let's try and knock down some ducks. We just use hollow points for this. You know, I think every one of these traps, that end one always seems to be a little harder to get down. I don't know what it is. A little high on that one. Alright, let's put this sucker down. Predator pellet. A little extra weight never hurts. Nope, I shook the trap too much. Too much weight. Now she's down. So I guess I gotta leave this guy to the last. There we go. Yep, that's gonna be the sequence. Alright, that concludes the end of our video, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching and checking out the accuracy test. Stay tuned for more, of course, and we'll just continue on. But that's what we got. So with this Tasco 3x9, I'm not sure what's the front end on this one. 3x9 by 32 is what this one is. So 3x9 by 32. It's an older scope. I got it from a friend of mine on a deal, and I think he probably got it off me at one time. I'm not sure. I've had Tasco 3x9s before. It might be the same scope. I don't know. I'd have to ask him. It's been a long time. But anyways, nonetheless, sighted in perfectly well with the hollow points. And you don't even have to change your scope settings to go to the Predators or the Super Point Extras, which is really, really good. So even the crown on this thing is amazingly well done. You know, I mean, I've yet to see a bad QB where I've had to actually fix the crowns. Wow, that's an amazingly accurate shooter. That's really, really good. So I'm gonna really enjoy this thing for years to come. But anyway, and there's our new duck trap. I don't know who makes it. I think it's Air Venturi, the same as my top one, because I got them both from Home Hardware, and they both seem to be the identical paint job, whatever you call it, powder coated job, whatever. Same kind of metal, same thickness of metal. Anyways, so there you have it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on some more gun videos that are coming. See ya.